Okay, extruding in Autodesk Inventor 2013. So we'll start this module by opening up Autodesk Inventor Professional 2013. Today we're just going to do extruding in Autodesk Inventor. So should have learned in previous units all the different ways to draw up a drawing, but today we're just going to do extruding. So when you first open up your program, you're going to get this welcoming screen, which allows you to create new drawings here. You can click this one to open old ones, or you can click previous ones or recent files just by selecting one of these. But for the sake of this module, I'm going to close that box and just open it by highlighting and selecting this new here. Okay, so it brings us to our Create New File menu. So as you can see along the side here, you're going to have all your different templates. So English, metric, mold design. If you go down to metric, you can of course see it's in millimeters, but we're going to be doing ours in imperial, so it's going to be in inches. So as you can see, you get a whole bunch of options you can select: part files, assembly files, drawing files. Here's presentation files. But for the sake of this module, we're just doing extruding, so we want to choose a standard file. Here you have sheet metals on the side here, but we want to just use a standard file. So select standard and click create. Remember, at any time in this video, you can go back and review all this stuff. So feel free to stop and go back. Okay, so you have your model space here. You have your menu on the side, and then up top here you have all your different commands. So first thing we're going to do is click Create 2D Sketch. So you see reference planes pop up here right away. That's the first thing. So you can actually see all the different, you have 3 different degrees of freedom that you can move into. So you have your X plane, your Y plane, and your Z plane. So you can choose any one of these to work off of. So there's your Z plane. Here's your Y plane. Just up and down, and then of course last but not least you have your X plane. So you can really choose any one of these reference planes, but for the sake of this exercise I'm going to choose the Y plane. So there you go, click on that one, and right away it takes us to the top view of it. You have all your commands here along the top, and of course as you click these little drop down menus you can see different options and ways of making these things, which is really cool. So you can try out each one of those to find different unique ways of making it. But I'm just going to go ahead and click rectangle here just to show you how to extrude these things. So for the bottom left corner, you just click once, drop it, and to drop it down to finish drawing it is your upper right corner, and click to drop. As you can see, it turns green. First thing we want to do is dimension it so we can get it to the proper dimensions that we want. So you can see if you hover over top of any of these green lines, you can see they turn white. Let's go ahead and click on those, and then boom, it's going to bring up your dimensions, however big that line may be. So say like this dimension here is something we want to change it to. So you can see that the real dimension of that is actually 1.0016 whatever. So we want to change that to just 1. So click 1 and the little green check mark beside it. 0.475, let's change this one to just 0.5. What's really cool about this program actually is you can either type 0.5 or you can type it as a fraction, 1/2. Another really cool thing about this that not many people know is that you can actually add fractions in this right in the program. You don't have to add it in your calculator. So you can actually type in 1/4 plus 1/4, click little check mark, and then as you can see here, it gives you 0.5. So that's something that you can use as you're creating your project. Adding fractions. So there we go. We have it all dimensioned up. So the last step is click Finish Sketch. So now we're done with our sketch. You can see right away it turns the program into 3D mode. So if I click on my orbit command here on the side, you can see it's in 3D mode. I can move that around as much as I want to kind of see all the different angles of it. But that's what it looks like. So from here we have our sketch drawn, and then we just want to click Extrude. So it's going to extrude in the Y direction now, because we clicked on the Y direction. So you can see right away it has a default of 1 inch. So it'll offset it, or it'll extrude it 1 inch. Over here you have the smart command. So over here on the side it's like a little quick bar you can use, or you can use the menu here. I like to use the menu personally because it's a little bit more easier for me. So I want to make sure it extrudes 1/4. So I select there, and you can see on the quick commands here on the other side it highlights as 1/4 too, up from the drawing. You can actually extrude it down as well. So if you click on the second one, it'll extrude it down. This one will actually split up your extrusion. So you can see the whole dimension will be 1/4, but you'll have 0.125 on the top, the middle, and then from the middle to the bottom will be 0.25. This last one will let you separate it in unbalanced ways, but that's okay. We're just going to use the first one to extrude it up a quarter. So I'm going to click on that one, then click OK, and presto. We have just extruded a rectangle. So you can see when you move it around, you have all the different sides of your rectangle. So you can see we originally started with the rectangle, which was 1 by 0.5, and then we extruded up a quarter, and there you have it. There's our original rectangle on top, and then our new two sides that we just created. Zoom all. Oh, looks like it's already extruded or zoomed. Okay, and that's it. So all they have to do now is save it. Don't forget to save it. So we save our project, and that is extrusion in AutoDESK Inventor, my friends. Hope you enjoyed, and remember, if you get stuck on any point, go back in the video and review it. It's a video, so you can stop and review these things. Hope you enjoyed, and have a great day.